Now, before we go on, let me just tell you a brief word about Mosaic Church of Central Arkansas in Little Rock. And I want to do that by showing you our vision statement. Mosaic is a multi-ethnic, economically diverse church that was founded by men and women seeking to know God and to make Him known through the pursuit of unity. Now, stop just for a moment, and I want you to take a look at that and tell me, if you will, what are the two reasons we founded this church? To know God and to make Him known. Probably a lot very similar to the vision or mission statements you have for your church. Notice that the means by which we are pursuing knowing God and making Him known, the means or the vehicle is the pursuit of unity. And that's very important to understand. Because in a church like ours, we don't only have a mission statement to tell you who we are, we felt it was important to have a statement about who we're not, so we wouldn't confuse the issue. And that statement is this: Mosaic is not a church focused on racial reconciliation. Rather, we're focused on reconciling men and women to God through faith in Jesus Christ. And secondly, on reconciling a local congregation, a local gathering of believers, the local church, to the principles and the practices of the first century or the New Testament church, such as existed at places like Antioch and Ephesus. In other words, when we get individual hearts right with God through faith in Jesus Christ, which is evangelism or the gospel, and then local gatherings of people back to the principles and practices that drove the first century church, those are the prior works or priority works of reconciliation. And when we get those two works of reconciliation right, then a lot of other wonderful works flow out of that, including so-called racial reconciliation. But again, it's not at all about reconciling races. It's about reconciling men and women to God through faith in Jesus Christ. And that is such an important point for you to hear and to understand today. In other words, I'm not out pursuing or promoting or writing about the development and the coming integration of the local church or the multi-ethnic church because Tiger Woods is biracial and somehow represents the changing face of America. Not at all because Rodney King once said, "People, can we all get along?" Not because by 2047, 1 in 2 people in this country will not be white. Did you? Not because of Tiger Woods, not because of Rodney King, not because of changing demographics or neighborhoods. All of these things are well and good, but they are not at all the reason that I am pursuing or promoting to you even today the development of healthy multi-ethnic churches. The reason I am here to speak about this today is to help you understand it is not only biblical, it is sound ecclesiology, all for the sake of the gospel.